everybody, and welcome to our new podcast.
The lunch table.
My name is Nikki. Um, do we really have hosts? I don't know yet, but I'm Nikki. I'm one of the hosts.
Yeah, we're hosts. I'm Rudy. I'm another one of the hosts, which is fucking insane.
I'm Vienna, and I'm the other host.
Yay, there's three of us.
So, this podcast is very misleading because most of the topics that we're going to be talking about is not shit talking. So,
Yeah. No shit talking today, guys.
In fact, today we're gonna be
Yeah.
doing would you rather questions. Whoa.
Oh my goodness! All right, so to start it off, we've got have all knowledge but be unable to explain things, or have very limited knowledge but be good at explaining things.
I don't know. I think it would be the have a lot of knowledge but be bad at explaining things because I could just do the things.
Yeah, like
without
I'd,
having
I'd like to know things. Knowing things would be
Yeah, I feel
nice.
like no, you don't really need to be able to explain because it's more of acting on that knowledge instead of trying to explain it. You know, you can prove yourself that you know the knowledge by actually doing it instead of trying to explain it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's see.
I was gonna say.
62% of people chose that one. So,
so real.
oh, this one, okay. Have a romantic relationship with a dog or have a romantic relationship with a cat.
I'd rather kill myself.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I, this is an interesting question. By the
Wait,
way,
wait,
I'm
wait.
I'm using would you rather.io.
Have you guys ever seen what's it called? It's the fucking Netflix movie about a cat, the girl who can turn into a cat.
Oh yeah, a whisker away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Is
seen it.
the fucking the guy is so weird about the girl when she's a cat. Like he like
Yeah,
holds her up and like calls her like his son, like but like not in a way like it just feels weird when you know that they're gonna get together. It's just like he's talking to her like she's like a really human being that he's in love with. It's fucking weird. So I think we know what he would pick.
yeah.
The movie's been on my watch list for a while, like a really long time, but like I don't watch movies, so I never ended up watching it. But now I'm like, ooh,
So
I mean,
real.
it's a good movie when, like, you actually watch it, but the context behind it is a little interesting.
A little bit odd, but you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Which one would you guys choose?
Neither.
Neither
I'd kill.
I'm not answering this one.
Okay, yeah, in this specific scenario, when we have to choose either one or the other,
I
I
I mean, I like cats better, but I don't
yeah,
want to be
maybe
in a
we should just
romantic relationship with them.
yeah.
So,
I'm
icky.
just gonna I'm just gonna skip this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
Yes,
idea.
pineapple on pizza or no pineapple on pizza?
No pineapple on pizza. No, thank you.
it's not. I don't like pineapple personally, so I would go no pineapple
The
on pizza.
best pineapple I've ever had, and the first pineapple I ever had was in the psych ward. That was good fucking pineapple.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Highlight of my visit.
Look, pineapple's good, but I wouldn't prefer it on pizza, and I don't care if other people want it on their pizza, but me, I would prefer to just have, chicken and mushroom. That's my
Mushroom.
go-to for
No,
pizza. Yes,
no.
mushroom is good.
Cheese pizza or black
God.
olive or pepperoni.
You
Olive.
guys just don't have taste.
Olives are good. Black olives are good.
I don't like olives.
They're good.
Olives
You're
are horrible.
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. DNI.
You're wrong. You're
DNI.
wrong.
Alright.
DNI.
Never see an animal again, or have a 70% chance of getting attacked by any animal you see.
Oh, I don't like this one. That
Me
70% is a
neither.
high fucking chance, and depending on where you live, that could be scary. I gotta say, never see an animal again because that's my own safety I'm worried about. You know how many dogs you just see walking down the street on a daily basis?
Yeah, there's a lot of cats that roam around my area. and I would prefer not to get mauled by
Oh, yeah.
a
You would
cat.
probably get fucking rabies with that. You would definitely get rabies with that. You would like fucking die.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I just never see an animal for the rest of my life. Sorry, Luna. You're gonna have to go.
Sorry, Chip. Love you.
Yeah, I have two cats, you know. Sorry guys, but I don't want to get attacked.
Yeah, I don't really want to get mauled by a cat.
So real.
All right. So never see an animal again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most people also chose that. Oh
So
Which
real.
Lord. Okay. Always seem to be invisible to others or always seem to attract others.
oh God.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's part of me that's like I would love the peace and quiet, but there's also a part of me that's like I need social interaction constantly or I will die.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would want to always seem to attract others because I've already seemed to be invisible to others.
hmm
And like, you know, sometimes it's like I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
I
I mean,
agree.
I crave the social interaction, but also social interaction just makes me very, very overwhelmed a lot of the time. So I feel
Yeah.
like for the sake of my mental health, I'm gonna have to go with constantly invisible.
I think I'd say
Yeah.
attract people because I don't really go outside that much anyways, so like it wouldn't be that big
Yeah.
of a deal.
That's fair. Always seem to attract others is bit like
The
what most
majority.
people say. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Have your eyes ripped out of their sockets or have your tongue ripped out of your mouth?
Tongue ripped
Um,
out of my mouth.
I just got a
I
really cool tongue piercing.
yeah,
uh,
but
I like to see things. I like to have my eyesight.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think I think
it's
tongue's
basically
gotta
just
go.
would you rather not see or not taste?
Tongue's gotta go.
Taste gotta go, man. I'm sorry. I gotta see. I have to read.
Yeah,
hmm
I think I would also choose tongue. I don't know. I mean, I would miss, you know, being able to taste things, but at the same time, I would also like to be able to taste things with my eyes.
hmm
Yeah.
So, yeah, it seems like also a majority of people chose that.
Nice.
All right. Receive a life prison sentence or receive the death penalty.
Life
Death
in
penalty.
prison. Actually, it depends. It depends on what I did. If I did something really fucking bad that genuinely deserves the death penalty, then fuck it, go with death penalty. I deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Something I could have a good life in prison, like life in jail. I could just
It
have
Man, I
really
get bored way too
depends.
easily.
It
yeah, me
depends on what prison I'm going to.
yeah, that depends too.
Because a lot of them are really fucking bad, and I feel like a life like sentence in prison would be worse than a death penalty.
I would
Yeah.
never like see any of my friends again. I would never be able to talk to any of my friends again. I wouldn't be able to do anything I love. Like I don't see a point in a life where I am just stuck in a jail cell for the rest of my life. I would much rather just death penalty.
Yeah, I feel like I would choose that too.
The way I see it, it's if I did something bad, I think like it's bad to the point where I deserve death penalty, then I'll take the death penalty. But if I deserve something where I deserve to suffer for the rest of my life, I will take life in prison because I will probably suffer for the rest of my life,
Yeah,
and I deserve it.
okay, that makes sense. It seems like it was kind of like a 50-50 between the two.
hmm
Yeah.
So this one is stay outside all of your life or stay inside all of your life.
Inside.
Inside.
Okay, so I would choose outside. I am gonna be completely honest. I feel like I um I don't know. I like nature a lot more,
Where are
and
you
I
gonna
feel like
sleep?
well the it depends because like I could you know live in like a cave. Technically, it's still outside,
That's true.
or I could make you know like a hobbit hole.
Ooh, ooh.
Technically, it would still be outside.
Hobbit hole maybe not because it's like a closed environment.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like if it's like enclosed, like fully enclosed, then no.
but I
Yeah.
mean, Hey, I could also live. I could be in like a tree house,
I feel like
or
treehouse is like really towing the line because like treehouse is like it's like an enclosed space.
hey,
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't say that I couldn't like live in a the like okay. So you know how some tree houses aren't like fully enclosed, like some of them have like an opening at the top, or they have like no doors or whatever. I feel like that's the one that I'm trying to talk about.
But okay,
Oh,
in that case though, couldn't you just like take the doors and windows off your house and then consider that outside?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, but it's just different because a tree house, you're living in a tree, and that's like nature. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
I still
know.
keep looking inside because I live somewhere where mosquitoes run wild,
Oh
and
god,
I
yeah.
have
Oh,
You probably
yeah.
contract like fucking malaria or get rabies from a raccoon.
I get really bad mosquito bites, like to the point where I have like fucking scars from them. So
I'll
good.
just become their friends. You
I
know?
don't think the mosquitoes would want to be your friend.
The
Okay, but
mosquitoes,
like mosquitoes, they aren't. They could be easily,
they have
like
no love.
manipulated or
What
like
about raccoons
convinced.
with rabies?
But
Okay,
oh, I would live outside for the raccoons actually,
They
just for the
probably have
raccoons.
rabies. You will die in like 3 days.
Because I don't
it's
have
okay
rabies.
because they're
Huh?
cute.
What if I had a rabies already
Then
and
you'd
I'm
be
alive?
dead.
No, I don't.
Yes. No, that's not how rabies works.
I say that's how it works, so that's how it works.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm
I have
going
rabies. I'm
insane.
going to bite you and you're going to die. I'm poisonous.
You have rabies?
I do. I
Oh
don't.
my god.
If
I
Vienna
never knew.
had rabies, he would be fucking dead.
I never knew this information, okay?
I'm a rabies haver. I bite anyone and they die on the spot. I'm just so magical. I'm a magical
You're
fairy guy.
you're magical.
I'm a magical fairy guy with rabies.
Okay. So it seems like more people chose to live outside.
No, I chose to live.
Why?
'Cause- I mean, hey, some people are really, connected with nature.
I'm very
I mean,
connected with nature, but I'm not gonna live my entire life outside when I would die. I would die.
the outside is very overwhelming. There's so much stuff constantly going on. There is no silence.
Okay, but there's also like a lot of calming stuff outside.
Where would
Like
you
if you
charge your
find the
phone?
right place.
What?
Where would you charge your phone?
I wouldn't have a phone. I I feel like I would just, you know, I feel like my ideal life would be to live in a little hobbit hole, and to, go foraging, and to, have my clothes hanging outside and like a clothesline, and
Hypothetically, that's
have
great,
like
but I feel like you would get very bored.
Personally, I would
actually
live in butt nowhere. But fuck nowhere, no one
I
around. Me, myself, my Wi-Fi, and I.
I would probably live with my family or like my future partners. So it wouldn't be that boring. I would just be staying away from the internet and be more like, I would have a couple of pets. I would have, there would still be entertainment, just not revolved around the internet, because sometimes, the internet isn't really the best place to be.
But I mean, it's not like I mean, I would stay live inside, but I would live in butt fuck nowhere. Just me, myself, maybe someone else. I don't know. I might have a roommate, but me, myself, butt fuck nowhere in the forest. I have good data, so in case I almost die, I can actually like text someone and be like, "Hey, yo, I'm dying. Come save me," you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Have strong legs or have strong arms?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think
I would
arms
have
just because
strong
I find
legs.
it really nice to be able to like pick up heavy things.
Okay, that,
Yeah.
that, that makes sense. I feel like I would have strong legs just because I'd don't really do well with running anyway because I have Ehlers-Danlos, and it already makes it harder for me to run. So I would have stronger legs.
I don't know. I think I would have like it's really between the two. I'd like to have like strong arms so I can be big buff, but I
Yeah.
also want to have
Big buff.
so I can also be big buff, but like in the legs.
Yeah.
So it's a hard choice. I really don't know.
Alright.
I have to go with arms.
Arms, so real.
This is an intense question, guys.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather fight in an ancient war or fight in a modern war?
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't know.
That's difficult because like modern war we have some pretty insane fucking tech, but also like ancient war would be like less insane tech. But also ancient war could also have like, I mean like if you get captured, will you be tortured with the torture devices of that time? That's my question.
The thing
But also
is,
the fact that the medicine back then would be absolute shit. So if you got
Oh,
hurt,
yeah,
you
no,
could still be
modern, yeah, definitely modern.
yeah, ancient war would probably be, you know, you would have more of an experience, I guess, but it would be just definitely more chaotic. You know, there would be a lot more problems than you would have in a modern war. And although it is like we're speaking about a war here, obviously it's going to be really bad. But
Yeah.
ancient war, like it's worse, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's also the thing that like yes, in modern wars we have better like technology, but we also have better weapons, which makes everything more dangerous.
Yeah, that also
I don't know.
yeah.
I feel like I could still get severely injured by like ancient war objects. You know, like I feel like they still got some shit that would really destroy me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we have like, nukes and shit.
Yeah, okay, but
So
honestly, I wouldn't complain that much about. I mean, okay, I feel like I would rather have some of the more modern weapons sometimes because the ancient ones just seem like they would be like. I don't know. I feel like the modern ones just because paired with the fact we have the medicine, but like the ancient ones, you get hurt, you can have the medicine, and it's probably some weird fucking like extremely like it would be just like the most like fucking insane, like just absolutely unsane. Like not that weapons are like fucking sanitary, but it would be something that would like give you 22 diseases.
probably like a random herb or just like a random
yeah,
chemical that they found and we're like, oh, this is probably good enough for a medicine.
Probably, yeah.
yeah. But I would probably take modern because even though we've got fucking nukes and like nuclear bombs and shit, we do have good
Yeah.
medicine
Mm-hmm.
and we yeah.
Oh, most people chose to fight in an ancient war.
That's weird.
Huh.
I don't think they thought about the medicine part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably not. All right. Would you rather only drink water or only drink soda?
Water.
Water.
Yeah, water.
I used to only drink
It is
soda,
like
and it was not. So basically, I grew up in a household where soda was more accessible than water, and I didn't drink water like at all until I was like 12 or 13. And I just can't fucking believe that. Like that's fucking insane. Like what the fuck?
I grew up in a household where we
yeah,
just didn't have anything else than water, but my parents they had their alcohol and shit, like they're adults, they have their own drinks, but
Mhm.
for
yeah.
me and my brother, we just had water. That's it. Nothing else. And I know that like my stomach would not be able to take that much
Oh
soda.
yeah.
Well,
I would know.
already that I barely drink water, I mean, it's not like I would drink much more soda either.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm a very dehydrated person. It is slightly worrying.
I used to be,
Yeah,
but
you need to drink more water.
I used to be up until like even like last week, but when I got my tongue pierced, it was like I could only drink water or I would have to wash because if you drink or eat anything that isn't water, you have to wash your mouth out with mouthwash. So I've obviously just been drinking water because I don't want to have to wash my mouth out every time I take a drink of something, and that's been good. I've been less dehydrated the past few days.
Yeah,
That's
but like
good.
I only drink water But the thing is, I don't drink it very often because I don't drink much of it because I have ADHD. I don't think about what my body needs until like I am dying like of thirst. Like wake up in the middle of the night feeling like I'm about to pass out from thirst type of forget
Oh
about
yeah,
drinking.
I
So
get
real.
that.
ADHD makes me forget about my bodily functions. Like I can go a full day without pissing and without realizing that I need to.
I used to be
Yeah.
I okay, wait, did you okay, so my entire childhood I kept getting like fucking like infections because I would just like never go pee. Like I would never realize and I would always end up holding my pee for like hours. I kept getting infections because of it.
I don't think I've ever gotten an infection because of it. Like I most certainly probably have like bladder damage
I got
from
so many
Oh.
fucking infections. I kept going to the doctor for it and they were like, you have to stop holding your pee. And I was like, but I don't feel like going.
I used to be scared of shitting when I was younger. I didn't like the feeling, so I would just not.
That's so
I just
real.
I just wouldn't shit. I would refuse to do it. Like I did I tried to not shit for as long as I could and it really wasn't healthy. But I just didn't like the feeling of it. It was just icky. I don't like it. So I just didn't shit.
So real.
Yeah, I think that's also kind of bad.
Yeah,
You know, just a little thought.
it was. I got over it, but for like the first like 8 years of my life, 8 or 9 years of my life, I hated shitting.
So
I
real.
hated it. I hated the feeling. Like I could be busy, I could be doing other things. It's just a waste of time and it's not comfortable.
You could just
Exactly.
yeah, you could be doing other things. Like
Yeah,
it just takes up too much of your life, you know.
I could have literally been watching gotcha videos. In my
So
in my
real.
9-year-old head. In my 9-year-old head, I hadn't thought about the fact that I could just bring my tablet with me to this shitter.
So real.
But so I was like, I would just leave my tablet, and I'm like, but I don't want to leave it. I don't want to go shit. I could be watching this video right now.
Yeah.
Fuck the shitter. Fuck the shitter. I'm staying here. I'm watching. I'm staying to watch
Yeah,
these
a
videos.
lot of people picked only drink water, which makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Would you rather be an elder sibling or a younger sibling?
Ooh,
I'm fine being younger. I'm fine with that.
yeah, me too.
I don't know. I think it depends because sometimes I do like being like an elderly figure to like, you know, younger siblings and like, you know, taking care of them and like I don't know, being someone they can look up to. But at the same time, I also like being younger so that I could experience that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling, but I feel like I would choose to be younger because I
yeah,
mean I
me
am the
too.
youngest sibling.
Me too.
Me
I'm younger.
too.
What? What are these questions? What the fuck?
What?
Okay, poop on yourself once a day or pee on yourself once a day.
Ooh, I'd have to go with piss because shit stinks. Well, piss does too, but it's easier to
Yeah,
clean.
I feel like
I feel like
oh,
I mean,
none of these are good.
do you
Yeah.
have clothes on?
I mean, I would think so.
Cause if so, I feel like I don't want to piss on my clothes.
Well, you put it in the washer. Shit is gonna be so much harder to clean up because you have to like fucking scoop it
Unless,
out or whatever.
well, no, I mean, as long as it's like solid, it's not like you know, like it'd be easier to pick it up.
You have to scoop it up.
Just pick, like you scoop it up, like that's not, it's not. I feel like piss is like gonna wet things.
You gotta take care of it. Like with your piss, you just throw it in the washer or whatever. But with shit, you have to like dispose of stuff.
But you
Like,
just okay.
Yeah.
You just like get like a fucking paper towel and pick it up. It's easy.
No,
oh my god,
it's not that easy.
Yeah,
this
it
reminds
is.
me. This reminds me. One time, I was on my way to my friend's birthday party where we were gonna like paint like pottery stuff, and I shat my pants like right before. So
Oh, how lovely.
so I had to go to the party with just no underwear on. It was, but pants, both no underwear. It was horrible. I was so uncomfy the whole time.
Oh,
Oh Lord. I don't understand how people like don't wear underwear.
Dude,
Like I
my sister-in-law is a nurse, and she was wearing white scrubs to work, and she didn't have underwear on, and she fucking shit herself.
What?
oh
Oh yeah, you told
oh
me.
my god.
Yeah.
I think I would just
Um,
kill myself right then and there. Like I'm gonna be honest.
I would have dropped off the face of the earth.
So
I never
real.
would.
So which one did we choose?
I
Um,
should. I this.
I think I have to go with shit.
I chose him.
I was just gonna choose a random one.
Okay,
All
you're
right.
refusing to answer.
Yeah, I don't really, I, you know, I have a reputation, you know.
Okay.
Okay. Never. Okay. Would you rather never be able to lie or never be able to tell the truth?
Never be able to lie.
I'm never be able to lie.
Yeah.
If you're never able like I enjoy lying from time to time, you know, little small lies just to live your life, do your thing. But I never being able to tell the truth would just fucking suck.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
imagine trying to tell someone you love them and then I hate you.
Yeah, like that would suck.
Oh my god.
If you hate someone, you gotta tell them you love them. Like what the fuck?
Literally.
Yeah, I don't really have much I need to lie about anyway, because I'm relatively like a good person.
So.
I mean, I don't lie about that much, but there are little things like things like things like when we got my cat, my dad, we didn't tell my dad. We
Oh yeah.
we lied to him about that because we didn't want him to tell us no. So we were just like, we're gonna go make a return. We're gonna go return this piece of clothing because we need to return this object. And then we came home with a cat.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be able to do that if I couldn't lie. But like,
And then we're gonna bring a whole cat home.
yeah.
One time where lying came in handy was when I asked my mom for Gen Loss merch. I was like, I'm gonna help pay. I'm gonna pay for most of it. I just need you to say yes and to pay it, and then I'll give you it in cash. And she was like, yeah, and with that, and I'm like, well, it's limited edition, and there's like a really limited amount of time. We have only like 2 days to get it, and I want to get it while like it's still in stock. And she was like, okay, let me think about it. And I was like, okay. And I made her like hurry up to think about it.
Oh, I love doing shit like that. Where it's just like, this is very exclusive. You need to give me your answer right now.
Yeah.
It's like she was like, and then when we went to get it, she was like, "It's on pre-order," and I was like, "Well, yeah, it may be on pre-order, but it's like a limited amount, and it's only here for like 2 days. It's gonna be gone like tomorrow." And she was like, "Okay, I'm a liar."
So real.
All right. Would you rather erase all of your past bad memories or erase your past bad impressions in the memories of others?
Oh
Memories.
god,
I spent way too much time on my bad memories.
Me too.
me too, honestly.
Would you rather get into your dream school or get into your dream job?
Job. I don't want to go to school. I want to be a.
Yeah, I feel like job would be better for long term,
Because, like,
you know?
why would you even need to get into your dream school if you got into your dream job?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't
Okay,
even want to go to college. At this point, life goal is become a body piercer.
yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, becoming like a piercer could be interesting too. I mean, it's something I've thought about before, but told myself it wouldn't be realistic
I feel like it
because
isn't realistic at all, but it's like the only thing that I've ever shown interest in, so.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I want to go to college. I wanna graduate in plant and animal science, and I think I want to either be a botanist, uh, possibly a veterinarian, or just like a biologist or a scientist.
That
I
would be.
don't know what the fuck I want to do. I know I want to go to college. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do in college. I'm just going step by step, man. I don't know.
I just don't think
Who
I'm
knows?
built for college at all.
I
I mean,
think the best thing to think about is go into something that is still going to be needed in,
yeah,
future life, because if like say if you go into like graphic designing, there's probably not going to be many graphic designers later on in life because it's all going to be done by fucking robots.
Yeah, my brother is in I don't know if it's the same name in English, but multimedia in college. So he does a bit of everything like graphic design, game, like he coding shit, all that shit. Like anything with media, like
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and like there's a lot of jobs there, but it's not many people are looking to hire there. I no, people are looking to hire them for sure. But it's like it's not the same, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that there needs to be a balance in your life of following your dreams and doing something realistic. And I personally don't think I will ever find that balance because I can see myself trying something extremely stupid and it not working out, and that's just gonna be how it is for me. But like, you know, maybe consider maybe trying to do something realistic. But if you don't want to, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the opposite for me because I grew up in a household where my parents were like, "You have to be realistic and shit." So I'm probably never going to go after the job of my dreams. I'm gonna go after a job that's realistic, like that I know is gonna be realistic for me to get. Like I'm gonna be able to live. I'm gonna be able to like make a living from it and like not like have financial problems. Like that's
Yeah.
probably the way I'm gonna go because that's just how I grew up. Like I've just been I just grew up being told you have to be realistic, man. So that's what I am now, realistic.
I grew up being told that I had to go to college. I was a disgrace and horrible. And I still don't plan on doing that shit because I think that I would probably die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up, being told that just follow whatever you want to do, whatever you feel is right for you. And I feel like my dream job is probably going to be a realistic job too because
Yeah.
um I think I'm like really immersed in, science and like, being around plants and animals and stuff. And I feel like that's mainly a realistic job.
hmm
I mean, I would probably be interested in something in science if we learned interesting shit in science. Because right now, we this year we learned about minerals. We learned about rocks. I don't give a fuck about that.
It's
I
really
don't
it's
give a
not
shit about that.
it's honestly really sad because I find like so much shit interesting. I find fucking rocks interesting. I find stupid little historical things that no one like my arrow was talking about how like annoyed they were about like the stuff they're learning about in history. And I was like, I would fucking eat that up. Like I love so many I'm so interested in so many things, but I just cannot
Me
function in a
too.
school environment. Like I am just so fucking horrible in a school environment. I just can't do it. It has continuously caused me like too much mental distress for it to be anywhere near healthy.
Environments, schools are like they're made for neurotypicals. I'm saying that now. I'm saying it out in the open. It's not made for neurodivergent people. It's not made for
Yeah.
people with ADHD. It's not made for people. You know, it's not made for us. It's made for
Oh, so you're
neurotypical.
just calling us neurodivergent. I see how it is. I see how it
Well,
is.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
very common odds that I'm very neurodivergent.
That's true.
Yeah, I definitely am.
It's like is man, by us I meant like neurodivergent people. It's not made for us. It's made for neurotypicals and people who have a chance and people who are more likely to become businessmen or just people who would be good for capitalism.
hmm
It's not
Yeah.
made for us.
It's not made for people who have silly little eras where they can't physically do anything and they are just trapped in bed.
It's like they're trying to make robots that are going to be ready for the real world. You don't see this, but I'm quoting the real world. But the real world, I think they just mean capitalism.
Yeah.
The real
Yeah.
world is capitalism. They're trying to make us into perfect little workers, and I can tell.
They didn't
It's
do very well with me.
the school
What?
system is so bad.
I said they didn't do very well with me.
Yeah, me neither. But like, physical proof is already the uniforms. They're trying to make everyone the same. They're trying to make everyone the same because if everyone's the same, that means it'll be easier in a work environment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're trying, you know, it's like they're trying to make everyone as uniform as possible, everyone as similar as possible,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't like, you know,
The school
to make it.
system the school
They're just
system it
gone.
was made to like it was made for like a to create like a perfect factory worker. Like it was formed around the idea of we need people to work in factories. And they just never really changed it and it made it adapt to how life is these days.
Exactly. Like for me, it's mostly like the uniform thing. They're making everyone the same. They don't give us the space to grow as a person.
Mhm.
And because they don't give us the space to grow as a person, that means we all just literally end up the same. Not the same, but all so similar and with a similar way to think. And like it makes us the perfect factory worker because it makes it so that we all think the same way. We all everything is the same. Everything is
Yeah.
uniform. It makes it easier to control. And the
Yeah.
easier to control you, the more fucking money you make. Because the more that you know,
Mhm.
sucks. It's shit.
So
And I
real.
want to punch them in the face. I don't like it.
Yeah. The school system is fucked up. It's like I don't know
Oh, and
why, but I
the
feel
worst
like
thing,
uniforms just like they suppress kids from being able to express themselves.
Mhm.
and they also put them through shit conditions,
I
like it
know.
being 40 degrees Celsius in class and forcing them to sit through 6 to 8 hour days of school, incredible heat, barely any breaks, no AC, nothing, and it's like we're forced to go to live day-to-day life in shit conditions. Like they don't care about us. They care about who we're gonna become. They care about our grades. They care about how much how likely we are to cater to capitalism.
Mhm.
That's all they care about. That's the grades. The grades. If you can have straight C's and be fucking and have a great life. You know, like you can have like I'm trying to remember the word. A productive life. You can have straight. You can graduate school and have straight A's and not have a productive life. Have a bad life. Not be successful, but you can graduate school with straight C's or D's. You can fail school and have a productive life. You know,
Mhm.
but they like bash it into our heads from a young age. My mom is a first grade teacher. Parents get legitimately, oh my god, word, anyways, they get super fucking mad at their first grader for getting B's in
Mhm.
first grade. They're like, we're in first grade. We Why are you yelling at your fucking first grader that they have B's? It's a B. That's a good grade.
I
And
know.
oh my god, it's so ignorant to me. Like, why do we? And words are so hard right now.
So
But
real.
it's
It's
like
okay.
so
Take your
bad.
time.
It's like they base how they see like they base if we're smart or not by our grades. I know I'm smart. I never had the best grades. I didn't have
Mhm.
good grades when I was younger. This is the first year I've ever had good grades, and that's only because my teachers are helping me. They're
Yeah.
letting me grow as a person. They're letting
Mhm.
So I was seen as the stupid kid because I didn't have good grades because I didn't understand the way they were teaching me. Because if you don't learn a certain way, if you don't function a certain way, you're dumb. You're not gonna have a successful future. You're not gonna have a productive future. Gonna be a good. You're not gonna have a good life.
Mhm.
That was back into my head at such a young age that I was stupid. I'm not gonna be successful in life just because I couldn't get, just because I didn't understand math like the other kids did, just because I didn't understand science like the other kids did. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know now that I'm smart, but not in the same way as other people are smart. I know that I'm smart and I can learn. I just learn in a different way that other people learn.
Yeah.
Don't don't let people tell you and make you think and convince you that you are dumb or that you won't have a good future or that you're not going to be successful in life just because you don't have good grades in school or because understand at the you don't understand the same way that the other kids at school do. You're smart. You just have to find the way that you understand, and you have to find a support system. The moment you find a good support system, it could be teachers. You finally find a good teacher. It could be friends. It could be your parents. The moment you find a good support system for school things, all that, it's it's great because you're gonna find techniques how to learn your way. And that's how I've gotten where I am personally, passing my classes and actually getting good grades. It's because I've found my own techniques. I have a good support system of friends and family who help me, and because I've also realized that no, my it's not my grades that should define my future. It's who I am that should define my future. You know?
Yeah.
I just went on the whole fucking rant. I am sorry.
It's okay.
It is
That's
just
what this
something.
is
That
for. It's
was
what the
perfect.
podcast is
That
for.
was that was really well said.
Thank you, because it's something that like I hold really close to my heart because I don't want other people to feel like they're dumb just because school, the teachers, adults told them they're dumb.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, I remember being told constantly, get out of your head, stop imagining things, stop. Look, I get that you like art, but you have to concentrate on your grades.
Oh,
Look,
dude, I heard that too many
why,
times.
why are you ripping creativity away from a child? Why, like, the number of times, like, creativity, art, music, all that is my support system, part of my support system. It's what was super important to me as a kid. It was a big part of my life, and it was constantly ripped away from me by teachers, adults, you know, and by the
Hmm.
school system, most importantly. We didn't have art class at my school. We didn't have art class. We didn't have music class. We didn't have nothing. Just school. All we did was learn. We had a 15-minute recess in the morning, 30-minute lunch. That's it. 30 minute to an hour lunch. That's it. Nothing
Hmm.
else. But
Jeez.
we were sitting on our ass the whole day, learning information shoved into our brains the whole day. I even even the smart kids, they were tired by after lunch. We didn't get a break. We were constantly having information shoved into our brains for hours in a day. We were forced to sit down and listen. And I think that it's just not okay. We're kids. We have energy that we need to spend. We need ways to like express ourselves in school because we were constantly sitting down and told to shut the fuck up and listen. We didn't have any time to express ourselves because when
Yeah.
we got home, we were tired. We didn't have the energy to do anything when we got home.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
like how are we were expected to grow as people and shit and then also be told to shut up and sit the fuck down and listen. How where make it make sense. How do you want me to grow as a person, to express myself, but make me sit down all day, shut the fuck up, don't talk, listen to adults. Your opinion doesn't matter.
Hmm.
Also, I think that teachers demanding respect from their students and not giving that respect back is not okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Definitely.
that is the biggest thing that's like like I don't know, schools struggle with is that teachers will disrespect their students and expect respect back. But
Exactly.
what they have to realize is that in life, um, respect is only given when
It goes both ways.
you give that respect back, I guess.
Yeah, like respect goes both ways. And like teachers demanding respect and not giving it back is like another example of not treating the students well and telling them to sit down and shut the fuck up. It's like another example of it. The amount of times where I've had been disrespected by a teacher, the teacher being rude to me, and when I'm upset, they're like, "Why are you upset? You have to listen to." Honestly, being told you have to listen to an adult, the adult is always right. Yes, an adult is often right. Yes, they have more life experience, but also that makes it so when something bad happens, when an adult does something bad to you, it makes you think that, oh, I shouldn't speak up about this because, oh, the adult knows everything. Oh, the adult knows this. Oh, the adult knows that. This is right. This is probably right. Because since I was a kid, we were being since we were kids, we're being told the adult
Yeah,
knows everything. The adult is right. Listen to adults. If an
and
adult
then now
tells
the
you
child is
something, do it.
traumatized.
Exactly. And that leads to dangerous situations. Like, for example, you could be walking down the street as a kid and someone tells you, "Hey kid, get in the car." And you weren't taught about stranger danger. You were taught about stranger danger, but also always listen to the adult at school.
Mm-hmm.
You so you're like stuck between should I go with the stranger or should I go with the stranger because they're an adult and I need to listen to adults and the adult always knows right, or should I listen to what I was taught at home? Stranger danger, don't listen to strangers. What you know, it leads to internal conflict often, and you never know what's right. Like it took me so many years to learn that no, the adult isn't always right. An adults aren't perfect. They're humans too. They make mistakes, yes, but they also aren't always correct. And I think we need to teach kids that if you think something isn't right, you need to speak up about it. Adults aren't always right. If you think something is off, listen to your gut feeling. Go tell an adult.
Yeah,
Do something. Don't shut up about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Speak up.
it's like it also, goes the other way too, where kids think that they're always wrong. Like,
Yeah.
and then they try to speak up about something, but they don't want to because they're going to think, oh, I'm probably just wrong because I've been taught that kids are always wrong and they don't know what they're talking about and
Yeah.
they can't think correctly or they can't choose things correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think adults forget that they were kids too at some point.
Yeah, and
Because we're too old to remember
they're
when they were kids.
still learning every day.
Exactly, like adults are learning every day too, just like kids. Sure, maybe they have more life experiences, but everyone, either you're 1 years old or you're 99 years old, you're learning every day something new. And you make mistakes. I make mistakes. Adult adults make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's not like and like it's just I think the fact that making kids feel like they're constantly wrong it leads to problems with mental health and confidence in the future. And then when the kids go to high school or just get to puberty and their kids are you know they're not confident, they have they're just not well in their body or in their mind. It's and then they're like, oh, I wonder why this happens. I wonder why, because you made us think as children we're always wrong, we're never right. um you shouldn't be confident in when you're saying that because you might be wrong. You're
Yeah,
probably getting it wrong actually. So you shouldn't be so confident when talking.
Mm-hmm.
It's and then they wonder, oh, where did all these confidence issues come from? Oh, where's all this coming from? I wonder why.
And
I
then they
wonder where.
blame the phones.
yep,
They blame the phones. And then when you spend more time on your phone, they're like, oh, why don't you talk to me? And then you try to open up and they they make you feel like once again everything you say is wrong, so you go back to staying on your phone even more. It's a vicious cycle. And I feel like if adults stopped having the mentality of we're always right, kids are dumb, we know everything, we're always right, I feel like there would already I feel like there are already there would already be better, it would already be a bit better if they
Yeah.
listen.
And that is an amazing wrap to the first podcast episode.
The last 30 minutes completely ranting. I'm sorry.
50% would you
you
rather, 50% fuck the school system.
did.
50% Vienna rants about how he hates capitalism and the school system.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the first episode. There might be more. This is probably gonna be on YouTube and maybe something else if I can figure it out. Yay!
Yeah.